Hey guys, so welcome along to the demo video of Optin Tablet Pro. We've set this one up with a fictional company called Good Waves. It's a fictional jacuzzi company we just created for this. So what you see in the box here, imagine this is your tablet, it's an iPad or whatever, and it's in some place of business. You could have it just sitting at a counter, or it could be in an actual kiosk. There's these pretty low cost kiosk kits that people can set up, for offline businesses. You see them in exhibitions and stuff, so that's one of the things we talk about. But anyway, pretend this is your tablet. We've got a link to 4 different popular tablets in the bottom, but this does work for any type of tablet that's touchscreen, so pretty much any of them. And you can see when I click iPad, BlackBerry Playbook, it changes the dimensions and changes, no matter what they put there, it changes it all to match the screen size. So anyway, so someone comes along, they see this, God, this looks pretty cool, I'd like to win a jacuzzi install, so they tap it, and then it comes up with this, so they enter their name, and they enter their email, and there's a terms of service thing here which can be disabled or whatever, but there's the terms there which the people can write. They agree, and they have to enter their email address. So this is right away, this is a form of lead capture that the average offline business does not have. Most people are messing around with things like feedback forms, like paper forms, crap like that. Very old school, and it doesn't really work very well, especially if they want to use a proper autoresponder service. So they click to enter the win, and this is a custom image that is in the app then to show once they finish. So what we've done, we've made an image here, and we've generated a QR code, and we've just done this in Photoshop, and we stuck the QR code in, so then this goes to a Facebook page. Now that isn't part of the app, but it's a good way to illustrate how the app can be used. It doesn't have a built-in QR code thing. So that's the lead capture one. Now I'm going to show you, let me see, we have a slideshow one. So the use for this one could be, I would see a real use for this in a place that is selling a line of products, like furnishings, whatever. It could show product shots, it could be playing. So here's a jacuzzi one, and you can see it just starts running through it. Now the time and everything else can be set to a lot slower than this. This is going pretty fast, but it's all configurable, and they basically define what images they want to use. So this could be sitting playing away. Another one where I think this would be very useful would be in real estate brokers with their latest products. They could have this in the shop window, just rotating through all the latest products. So again, I think it's quite an innovative app, and something a lot of people wouldn't have seen, and they wouldn't have known they could use the technology that is in a tablet in this way. And again, you see it resizes for all sorts of stuff. All of this actually would work as well on a mobile phone, but this, if this was on a mobile phone now, the image would be really compressed and strange looking, so they would need to design it specifically for a mobile phone, and that is another thing they could use this app for. Another one is a product tour. And this one, it's quite similar to the slideshow, except this time the user controls moving through it. So it would be like, here's all the jacuzzis, check them out. So start the tour. This pops up, and then they click through it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. They can go back, they can click next, they can start over, and they can go all the way through it. And it's a very engaging way for users to browse something in a place of business. And again, we think it's something that's, if you walked into a store with this and showed it to a jacuzzi company who sold this sort of stuff here, they're going to be pretty impressed. And the fact that you can get a tablet for, I find some pretty good ones now for like $70, so that's nothing. Your customer that buys this could sell that service, and they wouldn't even have to buy the tablet until they'd taken the order, or they could rent out a tablet. So there's all different kinds of cool ways they could do this. And the 4th type of app this is my favorite one. It's a review app, and it's got all the same sort of stuff. It resizes, which is all cool. Someone taps it, and this one is more of a, it's lead capture, but it's more of a survey as well. So what do we see? I think we went into the right link here. Yes, this one says rate your experience today. So this, I would put this maybe in a restaurant or somewhere. This could be up at the counter where they pay, or it could be on the table, depending on what type of restaurant it is, or a coffee shop. You can see this would fit in very well in a coffee shop like Starbucks. We actually have some examples of Starbucks too, but obviously we can't use those in the sales thread because it's a trademark. So yeah, someone clicks, oh yeah, your coffee sucked, so they give it 2 stars, and they continue to the final step, and then they give us your honest feedback. Now they're doing this in order to enter the competition. So this is their incentive to fill in the feedback. So they'll say whatever they want here, and then they submit it, and again it comes to the end, which is another custom image, and we've built an image with a QR code, and once again it's all resizable. So I'm just going to show you the how this looks now in the admin system at the back end, and this is how that looks. They've got all their existing apps in here. They can edit them, add their settings, and see what's there. They've got direct link to support here, which has it's got FAQs here, FAQ documents which they can open up, and when they go to create a new app, it gives them a nice little menu where they can choose which type of one they want to go for. So I'm going to show you what ends up inside the app. So I'm going to use the feedback one because it's the last one I showed you there. I think that's one people are really going to go for. So I just click edit. This will take you in and show you all the results as well. So it's got all the stats for the leads that have been captured. So yeah, you've got the app has been used 27 times. There's been 14 leads, 26 people tapped into it, and 14 reset it. So it tracks everything that happens as well. Next thing is the entries. So you can see all the ratings here. Obviously this is all just random test data, but they've got all the feedback here, and it's got the people's names so they can follow up. If somebody had a particularly bad experience, they're going to get their email, and there's me. Like they might want to call me up or email me, give me a free voucher because I think their coffee sucks. So hopefully you're seeing the uses here, and I definitely think your customers will. This can be exported as a CSV file as well, and yeah, it's got the individual feedback. So that's pretty much the overview of the whole thing. We think it's very innovative and a useful app system to have. It's different. Tablets are very fresh, very innovative technology, and I don't think it'll be too much of a hard sell for anybody in the offline marketplace, given how popular these things are now and how low cost they are. So if you have any questions on the demo at all and you want to have a play around yourself, then just give me a shout, and I'll get you started with a review copy or whatever. So yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. Cheers.